Welcome, Leo. This is your mid-month reading for the month of April. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining me today. Welcome to Divinely Guided Tarot. This is for male and female Leos. If you're a Leo, you're in the right place. And this reading is just intended to tap into the spirit world and the universe to give you any kind of messages that you need to hear. This is what you need to hear, what you need to know, male and female. So thank you so much for being here with me. I do appreciate you. Please like, share, and subscribe, and leave me your comments. Thank you, guys. For Leos, please, for Leos, I'm going to start today with oracle cards, and then I'll go into some tarot for you guys, okay? First, Scorpio, please, what do they need to see in here? So you have building blocks, so maybe you're building something for yourself, and this is a sense of getting knowledge for yourself. Even though maybe you've come to roadblocks in the past, you can still build on everything that's been given to you, or whatever you've faced. This is giving you a new beginning. It's like not giving up, keep growing is what they're saying. It's almost like you're putting a puzzle together, and it is continuing to grow for you. And then with the milk and honey coming out with it, it's very much learning to be somewhat grateful for everything that you have. You may feel like things have fallen for you and they haven't gone in the right direction for you, but they're definitely telling you, you know what, just take a step back, really look at everything that you have, raise your vibration, and send out gratitude. And when you do that, you send this sort of high ripple of energy to the universe, and it gives you back more in abundance. Okay, so if you're feeling a sense of lack or not enough, or that something has tumbled or is not growing in the direction that you think it is, just sit back and enjoy everything that you have. Milk and honey, that's what it means. It means really reaping what you sow, having a high vibration, and giving, being humble. Okay, so and if these messages don't resonate with you, it could be somebody in your environment, a family member, a loved one, someone that you hang around a lot with. Okay, so let's see here. I would like to know what is Leo's soul message? What is their soul telling them? This is your intuition and your soul. Okay, so change. There's something here you need to change. As far as I understand, it says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Friendship, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So maybe enjoying your friends and being thankful for your friends and having friends around you. Maybe you're missing your friends, which I could understand with everything that we're going through as far as quarantine and such, you know. What else for Leos, please? What is the change? I feel like maybe you've been stuck. Maybe you've been stuck because things have failed for you in the past and you haven't moved forward. So judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. This is where you're not judging others and where you're not judging yourself, really changing, allowing things to come in, and don't worry about what others think about you. Even if you failed before, if you have to end something that's not working, it's almost as if you have to release judgment on yourself and others. This is a sense of forgiveness. Maybe forgiving friends, maybe changing friends. You know, you have to take it as it resonates. And at the bottom of the deck is humor. So it says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life, which I feel Leos are pretty much very light and airy. Okay, so let's see here. What is your spirit message for Leos, please? What is their spirit message? Okay, so let's see here. You have just ask. And with the just ask, it's very much, you know, we have angels. You can ask for help, either from your angels, your spirit guides, or even people, your family members, your friends, whatever the case is. And look at that, reach out. So maybe you're wanting to reach out to somebody, maybe give a message to somebody and you haven't quite done it, maybe holding back. You may have choices that you need to make. Okay, perhaps of which direction to go in. Maybe you have a couple of different options to go and But this is really taking that step forward and making some kind of choice for you. So just ask. There are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. You're made up of the divine source, your loved ones, friends, guides, angels, and spirit helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask for help and guidance. So maybe you need to reach out to your angels or God or whoever that you believe in, maybe even ancestors. This is what I'm feeling here for you. But by reaching out, you can connect. You can connect into your intuition and allow some kind of change to make or to happen, okay? And then reaching out so you could see, it's like maybe you need some kind of comfort. Maybe you're worried about something. This could be in the heart chakra, you know. You need some kind of clarity, okay? The card reads, we know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help, where offered is about the emotional benefits in learning that it is truly okay to accept support however it's presented to you. So are you having a situation where you want to reach out to somebody or someone and talk to somebody, maybe because you feel there's some kind of judgment going to be had to you, or you having judgment to someone else? Maybe this is a friend. Maybe this is someone who was very dear to you, okay? But I feel here you want to change with the change card. And maybe you stopped something from growing in the past. So maybe this is something that you want to finish, okay? So take it as it resonates. The next message I would like to give you is a Kuan Yin. And if you don't know who Kuan Yin is, she is the goddess of being humble and kindness and fertility. And if you do ask her, if you ask out and reach for her, she will give you this undying kind of health and magic and fertility, very much being sympathetic, and give you a sense of health, and also where she will help you to open up as far as intuition and spirit magic, that kind of stuff, okay? So what is the message for Leo? What is the message for Leo? If you tap into her energy, she will help you. Okay. For Leo, please. For Leo, what is their Kuan Yin? For Leo, male and female, please. What do they need to see in here? For Kuan Yin, message for Leo. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's see. Okay. And this says, Oasis of hope. The success that seems impossible are all the more precious for their unlikelihood. There are reminders of divine power, the triumph of hope, the winning against all odds. Remember that life thrives hidden even in the desert. Do not give up hope. Believe in the inevitability of your beautiful destiny. So you have a destiny to fulfill. And maybe these are things that you're not seeing or not following your intuition with. So this is definitely where you open up. And there is hope there, even in the driest desert. So maybe you've been going through a famine time in your life, and now it's time to really sit back and say, okay, wait, it really isn't as bad as I thought it was. I have this, I have that. Find love and happiness in the things that you already have, and just be grateful and thankful. This will allow you to heal your sense of direction and will create more abundance for you, okay? That's definitely what they want to tell you, okay? So now I'm going to take these down, and I will reference them if I have to. But I'm going to do some tarot and see what they want to tell you. For Leo, please, male and female. What can you tell me? Leo, male and female. Okay, so you have the Prince of Cups. So maybe wanting to start over, perhaps reaching out. That's the message of reaching out, okay? Talking to somebody, being emotional to somebody, having a new beginning. The Judgment is very much not having any kind of walls or anything that holds you back from a new beginning. Pretty much surrendering. King of Cups. So maybe you need to speak some kind of love to somebody, some kind of emotion. Perhaps something that you've held a lot of confusion in with the Moon, okay? They flipped out, so I'm going to put them back. If they're meant to come out, they will come out in your spread, okay? For Leo, male and female, please. Leo, male and female. What do they need to see and hear, please? Leo, male and female. Okay. So I feel almost as if you're holding your tongue from something, or maybe this is a desire you have inside of you. You need to just unleash, okay? See, worry. You're worried about something. This is how you see yourself. This is the way you're feeling. You're definitely worried. There's a sense of being left behind, losing something. Maybe you lost something, whether this is a person, a place, a thing, a job. There's a lot of worry here, okay? And that's how you're seeing yourself, as far as the situation that you're asking for. And there is that judgment. I feel it's come out for you a couple times now. This is where you surrender. The conflict is that you're not surrendering because you're keeping yourself in a mentality of worry and fear, being scared. Maybe this is you being scared of the what if. What if I do this? What if I do that and they laugh at me? Or what if I do this and they don't accept me? Something like that is what I feel here. Your foundation is disappointment. Something has fallen down for you. That's why you got the building blocks. It's almost like you feel like your power was taken. Something dropped, but you don't have that sense of wanting to fight for it. But in your mind and desire, it's there, but you're not taking that action. Perhaps you're keeping yourself maybe in the past, feeling the disappointment of the past, not allowing yourself to grow. And this is definitely where intuition and spirit is trying to guide you to get out of sorrow. But maybe you're holding yourself there, and that leaves you in a faulty foundation. Okay, so maybe you need to get out of something that you're stuck in. Maybe this is a dead-end marriage. Maybe this is a dead-end job, a family that causes a lot of problems, something like that, okay? So in your past, the Princess of Wands. So this is where maybe you had a new beginning. Maybe you had a new beginning, a sense of starting over with something. And maybe you didn't take that choice. Perhaps maybe you somehow, whatever choice you made in the past, it's somewhat affecting you now, is what I feel. There was a spark of hope before, okay? And somehow you've lost that spark of hope is what I'm feeling. But in your future here, you're taking some kind of action. No need to worry or fret, because I feel that this is you getting some kind of clarity, letting go of some kind of clogged kind of hesitation that you've held on to. The King of Swords takes action. They see things clearly. They don't put up with any BS. Maybe this is you seeing an attorney or some kind of legal help or something to get you out of something, okay? I do feel you're moving in the right direction in the future. It's almost as if I feel you knocking some senses into the way you've been thinking, holding yourself back in fear, because that's not Leo-based energy. I don't feel like that's Leo-based energy. I feel that you guys are definitely that fiery. You're the king of the jungle, for God's sakes. But maybe you've kept yourself from being that king, okay? And it could have been somebody else as well that held you back. So success, you see, okay, it's almost as if you need this little push. I feel like you need this little push to move you forward. And maybe this push is remembering success, remembering in the past that, oh my God, I was successful in the past. Things weren't always negative for me. Maybe this is where you need to surrender so that you can have that new beginning here. Because this is definitely in your mind's eye and in your mindset. You want to be successful with the Six of Pentacles, harmony and balance. Maybe this is you getting balance, as far as whatever you're putting in, you get back. And if you keep yourself in a place with the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups, you're going to keep getting that back. It's not until you surrender to a better mindset that more prosperous things start coming in for you with that Six of Pentacles. It's in your eye. I feel you concentrating on this and having success. And maybe this is finance for you guys, as far as you're looking for something to perhaps help you get out of some kind of debt or worry or loss, something like that, okay? And you see yourself is the Three of Pentacles, definitely working on that balance, trying to figure it out. How do I do this? How do I do that? Not so much worried if you're going to fail. It's almost like you've learned your lesson, and whatever you have knocked down as far as your building blocks, whatever has come down and left you like thinking, what the heck am I doing? I feel you changing that. I definitely do feel that you're changing that, and you're definitely coming out of a dry spell. You're somehow coming out of this dry spell that this card represented. Okay, so then you have this is your environment. So the Hangman, maybe you're stuck on something right now, almost as if you can't move. Maybe you're trying to enlighten yourself, or follow that intuition, or you're thinking about, how can I move in this direction? How can I surrender and have success and be able to work? If this is a family issue, it's like, how do you come up on top with the family? Or how do you come up on top with a job, or even a lover? Okay. Hangman is just a time for you to sit back and chill for a little bit, figure things out. And there's nothing wrong with that. That definitely is where you get your clarity. That's why you need to somewhat put yourself on a pause, so that you can be enlightened on a situation and really think about it before you move forward. Okay. This is where you're getting your clarity here in the future with King of Swords. And then in your hopes and fears, you have the Four of Cups. So are you hoping that you didn't miss an opportunity with something? Is this where you want a new beginning with someone? Maybe you feel almost like you had a new beginning, and maybe you feel like it's going away, or something like this that I get with the Four of Cups today. But there's a new beginning there. There's a sense of maybe you didn't take love. Okay, you didn't take the love because you were too worried about the past. Okay, maybe you were offering a false foundation for someone or something, and you recognize that, and maybe this is where you had to change something about yourself, because we did see the change card. If I am correct, we saw the change card here, where you have to change something, you see. And this is your facade. This is where you have to change yourself. Okay, definitely what I get here. Okay, so and then your outcome, your future, balancing out, changing. Oh my God, I just can't believe it. Yeah, this is you getting balanced. This is you not wobbling, not going back and forth, choosing to make this choice, and you're going to be okay. You got the Six of Pentacles, which is success, the King of Swords, having clarity, and the Two of Pentacles, which is changing. Those are your future. That's your future outcome. So whatever negative situation you're in, and you're without, or feeling a lack of, in the future, it's getting better. I definitely feel like this is better for you. Okay. So thank you so much for joining me. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know who this is for. And thank you for your time. Have a beautiful day, guys.